Great. So this is Chris Wright, and I'm calling to order a meeting of the Audit and Internal Controls Committee of the Nassau County Interim Finance Authority. It is 6:27 p.m. on September 14th, 2021. A quorum of the committee is present, and we have two agenda items. The first is to approve the minutes of the last meeting on May 26th. I'd entertain a motion from either of the two members to approve the minutes.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Been made and seconded. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
I say aye as well. The minutes are approved. The second item on our agenda is to approve the submission of NIFA's budget. That's not the county's budget, that's our own budget. And the 2022 to 25 financial plan, which is to be filed with the Office of the State Controller and the Authority's Budget Office pursuant to 2 New York CRR Part 203. I believe Carl is going to lead us through the presentation of that budget, which was provided to the members in advance. And Carl, I'll turn it over to you at this time.
All right, thank you and good evening. NIFA approves the financial plan at around this time each year, as it must be included in Nassau County's multi-year financial plan. NIFA's financial plan must also be filed with New York State's Public Authority reporting system at the earliest possible date before the fiscal year commences on January 1st. The proposed financial plan for 2022 that I'm submitting for your approval is $305,000 greater than what it was assumed in the financial plan adopted last year, primarily to cover the potential cost of continuing labor negotiations through 2022, which would amount to $250,000 with a total anticipated increase of $305,000. These are classified as control period related expenditures that would not otherwise be incurred if the county was not in a control period. The remaining budget increase of $55,000 is primarily attributable to increasing our budget for insurance by $30,000 to provide for directors and officers insurance. The remaining $25,000 increase is in other expenses as well as salaries and benefits, as we've changed our assumptions for the extra vacant staff position that we've always provided for. Despite this anticipated increase, totals for NIFA's core operating expenses in 2023 and 2024 are $25,000 lower in each year than what was approved by you last year. These savings are the result of a recently announced decrease in future pension contributions rates by the New York State Controller. As noted earlier, our proposed financial plan for control period expenses is projected at $350,000 for 2022, but decreases to $50,000 per year for the subsequent 3 years. I want to emphasize that NIFA remits back to the county all unspent core and control period appropriations. All other components of the proposed financial plan remain largely unchanged from our current financial plan. The assumptions that we use to develop our financial plan are in your materials immediately following the document that I'm currently presenting. The plan includes projected inflation-adjusted increases to salary, pension and health benefits that are allowed by NIFA policy and are in accordance with estimates provided by the New York State and local retirement system and the State Department of Civil Service. Can I answer any questions regarding the proposed budget?
I don't have any. I've read the materials in advance. They seem fairly straightforward, and the budget request, in my view, is reasonable.
So I have a quick question. What's the reason for the control period expenses dropping from 350 to 50? K from 22 to 23 onwards?
Well, the current funding is in anticipation of labor negotiations for the current year. We hope that ends in the subsequent years, and we provided a little bit of money should something arise, with regards to either the county or the hospital.
I would add that I think if the county continues on its financial trajectory, we may be lifting the control period sometime in the next few years, in which case it would go to zero, but it's prudent to not budget for that, right? You can't take that for granted. So,
yep, fair enough. I mean, with that, I agree with Chris. This seems straightforward and reasonable.
Thank you.
Any other questions, or is there a motion to approve the presented budget?
I'll move.
Approve. Second.
Made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I vote aye as well. The motion passes. The agenda item is cleared. At this time, I will move that the committee go into executive session, during which time we will take no actions, and we will come back to the public when we are concluded with that executive session. Somebody like to second that?
Second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I vote aye as well. We're in executive session.